Hey, welcome back. I am Fox. I am coming back after 3 hours of streaming a game called Devil Daggers, which was holy cow, stressful. So I'm winding down, taking out some time to get some work done on our projects that we have kind of outlined in Satisfactory 1.1. I'm throwing my phone apparently, because that's a solid way to do things. So yeah, how's it going, everybody? I know that I have very little of, if not any, of an audience, and that's okay. 11:15 at night on the Pacific Standard Time. This is outside of when I would normally stream, but I wanted to at least leave a broadcast of the progress and things that I have made and done, and I didn't want to do it off camera. And yeah, so if you're joining me live for the premiere of this, then I'm super happy to have you here. My hair's calamity right now, but what power grid failed? Anyway, if you're watching live for the beginning of this year's stream, I'm super happy that you're here. But if you're watching the VOD either on YouTube or on Twitch, hey, how you doing? Doing all right? Good day? I hope it was. I hope it's been a good one. Um, yeah, I went through earlier and marked out a couple of points of interest here, some ideas of things that I want to do, kind of throughout the world. So this one out here, raw iron steel. There's a lot of raw iron and and copper out this way. Fair amount of SAM, or some SAM, fair amount of deuterium, fair amount of sulfur, and some coal out there. So plenty of opportunity for some heavy industry. This one here I have marked out for plastic and rubber. Would be fairly regularly used as a like mid products, I guess. So plastic, rubber, polyester, or polymer. Then I have another iron factory, or this one's actually electronics because I'll bring all the deuterium over here. We'll have the Gold Coast be our turbo and rocket fuel plant, which will also do power. This down here will be like quartz products. We'll have aluminum and the associateds here. Then we'll have nuclear out here, which is where most of our SAM is going to end up to make the end goal of 45 pixonium per minute. I don't know how reasonable that is. I don't know how feasible that is. I don't know if I can do that in 500 hours or if I can do that in 2,000 hours. But I'm doing it because it feels like the vibe for me, and I wanted to challenge in 1.1. I also have never done anything quite this scale. I've done several things that are as big, but not like this spread out. This is going to be the site of our new main base. This site currently that we're at here in this canyon, where we got the space elevator, is a decent one. It's not particularly good, but it is at least something. And yeah, I think that there are a couple of interesting things that can be done here, and I wanted to hop on stream to start tackling some of them. Not all of them are going to be done tonight. In fact, I'm not going to be able to finish much of that, but we're all here for the adventure. We're here for the good time, not the long time. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, so checking in actually on some hard drives that we had started the last time I streamed, which was yesterday. I had set some hard drives to process to try and get some recipes that I really wanted and need for the way that I'm thinking about doing some stuff. I also would like to 100% unlock all of the alternates again because I cannot live without them. This one, however, is a really solid start to that whole equation because I can make iron industrial type, iron iron encased industrial beam, delete the coal out of the equation altogether. just make it out of pipes and concrete. I make the pipes out of iron. That's that. And then I can make heavy modular frames from straight up just iron products. I would like to get rid of the screws out of the equation, but I know that that's not really super feasible. But I do have the cast screws, which is great. I do have a couple other ones to check in on. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, pure copper ingot. I could go for that. Yeah, that sounds like it would be good. That'll be good for the electronics factory for sure. And got 4 more. I think I want to I want to re-roll this one because I don't have a need for either of these things. At least not currently. That's it's not great. Slightly better. I'll take higher concrete production. That'll be fine. This could be good, but I also don't fancy having to deal with steel and rubber in the same equation. That feels rough. Well, inventory slots it is. I had to take one eventually. This just happened to be the one. I will take, however, more quartz though. So right now, what is it currently? Like what, 22? Yeah, okay. I will take that. In an avoidance of using coal, I will absolutely use water and raw quartz to make more quartz. Let's see. Last one. Don't have a super huge need of this or this really. I have a better iron plate recipe, reinforced iron plate. I'm gonna roll that one again. Hell yeah. Exactly what I needed. God bless. Oh. Yeah, I'm super with that. Oh goodness. Gary. What are we doing? Gary. Oh my goodness. The boy is so silly. Let's see. Where to start is a question. I think well, I am lost as to which one to do. Wow, that's confusing. All right. I'll upload these two. 311 iron pipe. Ah. Thanks everybody for stepping in as they are stopping by as they did. It was nice. Where are you? You are offline. Why? Did I disconnect power from that for some reason? Is that what happened? All right. You should be running and pulling water upward now. Yeah. W for whelpward. I guess, I mean, I could pull the train up to here temporarily and just get some power out that way and like get some materials started, right? Or I guess I could go establish something of a foundation for that new main base. I'm thinking it's going to be not necessarily a tower because that part of the map is the bamboo forest, and I kind of want it to be a little closer to the ground and kind of intentional and small-ish. Hey Gary, beach day? That's right, man. Good for you. but it would also be nice to get like plastic and rubber automated to like a significant degree. I where to start? First, I think cosmetic. That'd be rad. Where do we go? Go here. Walls. We want. Yeah. All right. It's time for lights. Nah, it's time for lights. I don't really care about these two that much. I can live without them. Metal barriers, low and high, schematic, tape fence, tarp fence, and okay, yeah, I'm gonna do metal barrier. Road barriers. Just kidding. I lie. Sneaky that way. 4. Okay. I can also get metal barriers. Ha! I was fretting over nothing. As I often do. Very, very often. Alright. So, yeah, we'll go this way. We'll do the rubber and plastic first. Alright, and I actually do need to pull up a thing first so I can model this appropriately. If you're... Oh, I don't have it. Wow. Huh. I have taken to using this program called the Satisfactory Modeler. It's been an incredibly helpful tool for me in visualizing what is actually happening in a factory. And it just decided to jump in front of everything here, which is actually kind of fine. Because you can sit and watch me work out what I'm actually doing here. This was numbers that I was trying to get for something else. So, like for the main base that we have currently. This is for a different thing in my actual main personal like offline save. This is for later on in the game. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Also something else. That's power shards. So I'm gonna take here and just as a like matter of course and for clarity and cleanliness sake, I'm gonna go in and get some automation set up for like scaled out for rubber and for plastic. We'll do recycled rubber and we'll do recycled plastic as well. End goal of trying to find out what all we can actually produce with those numbers. And yeah, that's kind of the goal here. Let's see. So I need fuel of some kind, which I'll do the diluted fuel recipe. I need a blender. I need a packager first, actually. That's how I'm gonna have to do it, regrettably. But packaged fuel. Need fuel from residual fuel. And I need that from heavy oil residue. Is that right? I think. From plastic. Rubber. I think. This is a rough idea. Like, this is a really, really rough way of doing this. Oop. All right. Oil, crude oil, and crude oil. Hold up. All right. Do an awesome sink for polymer resin. I don't really want to deal with it, so I'm not going to. All right. I'm realizing in this moment that I should actually probably do some of this a little bit differently, and yeah, figure out what direction I actually want to take things before I commit hard to one or another. I may be needing actually some time before I can come back and tomorrow kind of give a synopsis of what I discovered, what I've figured out, what I've learned. Oops. Because I'm confused about a piece of this puzzle. Used in heavy oil residue package, right? Yeah, diluted package food. All right, so why is that not an alternate in the Satisfactory modeler? I am confused. Diluted package fuel. Yes? We both agree we're on the same page there? Give to me the program. Sir, thank you. Why is this not a thing? Diluted package fuel? Thank you. Wait, why? 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 All right. All right, this is still going to be the same. But here and then water gets packaged here. Oops. This goes here. Huh. Yeah, okay. Now that I know what I'm doing, kind of, I will run numbers, figure out what all I can do as far as what is reasonable and feasible and possible with the numbers that are available on the map. I don't think that there's a ton of crude oil. I don't know that there's like a ton of really high value or high dollar locations for me to really like go. But yeah, I need to do a couple of things to search and see what I can find. Bear with me a moment or two. Just going through and searching out a couple of things, making sure I'm on the right thought process here, which is 100% of the game is just literally, am I doing the right thing or am I silly? And it turns out I may be silly. Goodness. But more importantly and more specifically, I think what we could do in terms of some progress here to be made, maybe Let's see. Might actually be building some blueprints here. Just making sure that I have a couple of like a couple of ideas at least for what things might look like. I don't think I have another blueprint builder down, so it is unfortunate that that there is no permaday mod that is functional right now for Satisfactory because of the mod. The mods haven't updated yet, and also this is still in the experimental branch, so it is not going to be ready for a moment or two. That is okay. Let's see. Oops. All right. All right. My world, my kingdom, my land, my titles for a hover pack. God, I want so badly to have it again. Hmm. Yeah. But I do think I disconnect for tonight, even though this was like a short 20 minutes of administration, basically. I am gonna save this. I'm gonna work on a couple of blueprints off camera. And yeah, think about what the shape of starting with kind of the plastic factory, I think. Where did that go? Okay. So I think starting with the plastic factory and working with the Satisfactory modeler, I'm going to start thinking about the shape of what the factory that is going to produce a crap ton of plastic and rubber is actually going to look like, because it is going to take some chicanery to really make it work. I've seen this system bite several people in the butt before. I've seen like several people struggle with it. I myself have too. We've witnessed what has happened with refineries so far, and like we all know what is what with that and how poorly that can go. But you know, we'll do what we can. Hey Gary, and we'll figure it out whenever we can. But I thank you for tuning in for the 25-minute administration me ramble late at night stream. If you like this kind of like late night think about problem thing, let me know. I welcome any and all feedback. I hope you have a great rest of your day, a great rest of your evening, a great rest of your night. Be cool, be kind, be excellent to each other, drink plenty of water, take care of yourselves. The world's a little rough out there. Doesn't have to be here. We can just hang out and play video games together. Parallel play. And vibe. But you know, until next time. Until again, I appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in for any amount of time that you did. Thanks for watching the VOD. Thanks for watching any of my content. If you found something that you really dig, something you really like, if you think it's worth a follow or a sub, I would super welcome it and super appreciate it. I'm a newer content creator and I'm looking to make a name for myself and you know, have a reason to be at VidCon, realistically. But yeah, I appreciate you. I hope you have a great rest of your day, a great rest of your evening, great rest of your night. Take care. I'll see you on the next one. Bye now.